Do you still believe today that you should never back down from a fight?
I don't know, I believe we should choose our battles.
Okay.
You know, because I realize in life, and I know people probably not like what I'm going to say, I found out this in life, you know, sometimes we got to fight, you know. Even people that never had a street fight before, even a wimpy guy, sometimes we have to fight. Even if we know we're going to lose, we still have to fight. I don't know why. I can't just say, hey, listen, you won, I don't want to do this.
Right.
But even though we got to lose, we know we're going to get the shit kicked out of us, but we got to fight this guy like we're going to kick his ass like we're a bully. And I don't know. I never understood that whole dynamics of life, but that's the way it is.
Yeah. So describe first time going on stage versus first time going in the ring.
After being in the boxing game for that longer period of time, I already experienced disappointments. I experienced grand success on high levels and grand disappointments on really low naders, right? And
you're not as scared?
No, it doesn't, because I know in order to be great, I mean, you got to be prepared to fail greatly as well. You know what I mean? It's all about how you handle the failures. And I'm good at handling failures. And I'm good at handling this. I don't know, I'm not that good at handling success. I can handle failure better than I can handle success. You know.
You believe in fate?
I believe it's going to be the way it's going to be. It was written. That's what I believe. It was written.
But can you influence what was written? Like, can you change what is written, what's coming up?
No, I can. You can just make it more. It can be adversity. It can be more difficult. But once you're conscious of the situation, it comes more like to how you perceive yourself. You know what I mean? In certain circumstances. You know, like for instance, if I thought that I could be Mike Tyson, tough, strong black kid from Brownsville, Brooklyn, I can go and beat these experienced fighters that's been national and world champions since they were kids and stuff in the amateurs, and I can just go out here with my little 25 or 30 amateur fights and compete with these guys and become great in the heavyweight professional ranks too. No. I had to look at myself greater than I actually was and believe that I was greater than I actually was. He's somewhat of a cantankerous warlord, a giant, bigger than any gladiator could ever imagine. I could take on Achilles or Alexander the Great. Being that person, I'm invincible. But being Mike Tyson, tough guy from Brooklyn, no, I'm just a black guy that's gonna get beat eventually.
I always wanted to know, how come you never rock the whole fancy robe and
Yeah, my whole job was just to inflict pain in people's minds. A lot had to do intimidation factor. That's the biggest aspect of anything in life is intimidation. Because once a person who's a great anything is intimidated, he can no longer perform under the high level that he's normally accustomed to working because he's intimidated and he's shut down. And listen, I'm the master of that. I put it out, I was going to be the most intimidating athlete in the history of the world of sports. Forget that, forget boxing, the history of the world of sports. You know? And you have to be willing. Boxing and sports and everything in life is all about a bluff. It's almost like playing cards in life. I say more so than I say shooting dice. Because you could change dice and stuff, but they can't. They're hard. They can't mold. You know what I mean? You just got, if you just shoot and you shoot, cards could bend. Cards could bend like life. Us in life, we can bend. And even though we got a bad hand, that don't mean we're gonna lose the fucking game. You know what I mean? We're gonna stay in there, we're gonna hold it to the end. And it's the same way in fighting and in life. Because we were born as swallows and stewards and gutters, that don't mean we're gonna stay there. We have the desire and willpower, perseverance to be able to endure the pain.
Box around it with an elegant bow, and they label it as waiting on God's timing and trusting the process. Oh, that's not